We are a full week into free agency, and I've kept you up to date on what our Buffalo Bills are doing. Now I want to tell everyone how it looks compared to the rest of the teams in the AFC East. Welcome to Believers Talk. My name is Joe, and welcome to another edition of Free Agency Breakdown, where we break down the free agents, where they wound up, and how it compares to our Buffalo Bills. In this episode, we're going to talk about the AFC East, the teams we play 2 times a year, the Dolphins, the Jets, the Patriots. How do they do? How do the Bills match up? And what's left to come, playing names still out there. Before we do that, however, again, I want to remind everyone, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Subscribe to Believers Talk as we keep you updated on all Buffalo Bills news, whether it be free agency, coming up on the NFL draft, and then, of course, camps, preseason, regular season, and then hopefully beyond as we look to go into that 2019-2020 postseason. And we already ended the drought, but let's get back there consistently. Not only do we update you on the Buffalo Bills, we update you on all Buffalo sports. So again, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. We'll be going live from time to time, going live probably tomorrow or Sunday to talk about the UE Bulls March Madness, just right around the corner. Sunday is Selection Sunday. So again, hit that notification bell, like this video, leave a comment, and we'll happily get back to all of my commenters. Also, follow us on Twitter, handle in the description below. So let's talk about the AFC East. How has the AFC East done compared to our Buffalo Bills? What has happened with the Dolphins? What's happened with the Jets? What's happened with the Patriots? I mean, we all know. We've all heard it. Maybe we should start here. What the New York Jets have done to their running back position, right? Adding Le'Veon Bell, formerly of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Le'Veon Bell, of course, sits out the 2018 season. So we can't talk about stats from 2018 because he didn't have any. 2017, 1,291 rush yards, 9 touchdowns, 655 receiving yards, 2 touchdowns. So you're talking about over 1,900 all-purpose yards, 11 touchdowns. That's why he wanted all that money, and that is why he sat out the 2018 season. So the Jets pay him. We've heard some things about Le'Veon Bell putting on some weight during the season off, doing things like that. Guys, I was talking to one of my friends over my little birthday celebration. I said, you know what? I hope we play the Jets early. I feel like it's going to take Le'Veon Bell a little bit of time to get back into football shape. And if we play him early enough, maybe we can jump on top of that real quick. But it's interesting between the Jets and the Bills, right? A lot of people going into this free agency period saying, hey, the Jets and Bills, lots of the same needs. Are we going to be going after the same players? And although it seems like it happened for here and there, like the Le'Veon Bell sweepstakes, it did look like the Bills were in that for a little bit. For the most part, it looks like the Bills and Jets have taken 2 different approaches to this free agency period, and I'm really okay with that from a Bills fans perspective. I hope you guys are too. But while they went and got the big name Le'Veon Bell, we sat back and made contracts more team friendly, and we still addressed our needs, and we'll get into that in a little bit. But I was really pleased so far with how Brandon Beane and Pagula and probably Coach McDermott, they've probably all talked about this, but how they've gone about free agency so far. So we'll talk about the Bills more in a second, but let's go through the Jets again. They re-signed Henry Anderson, defensive line, Le'Veon Bell, of course, Josh Bellamy, wide receiver formerly of the Bears. This might be something that goes under the radar, these signings, but if you look at the 2 wide receivers that they picked up in free agency compared to the 2 that the Bills picked up free agency, I feel like the Bills won that because they got Josh Bellamy and Jamison Crowder from the team from Washington. So those are the 2 wide receivers they received. C.J. Mosley, linebacker, great linebacker previously of the Baltimore Ravens. I think that's another big signing that gets lost in this Le'Veon Bell deal. I mean, again, Le'Veon Bell, boom, big name, right? But C.J. Mosley is going to really help out your defense, especially at that linebacker position. And then the only offensive line move they made is they picked up Kelechi Osemele from with a trade with the Raiders. So that's the only offensive line move they made. And we've seen the Bills make a couple offensive line moves. You heard from the New York Jets and the Buffalo Bills, they're both interested in Matt Paradis. Well, the Bills, of course, signed Mitch Morse. And then Paradis goes to the Panthers, and there's rumors that the Jets kind of sat on that on the talks with him because they were so worried about Le'Veon Bell and other players, and they thought since we signed Mitch Morse that they felt like Paradis was just a natural fit for the Jets and that he would come there eventually. Well, that didn't happen. The Panthers jumped on it, and now they're without a center. Might need to go there in the draft since they weren't able to pick up one of the two big free agent names. But we'll see. We'll see. Going over to the New England Patriots, I know the New England Patriots always kind of stay quiet in these situations, or for the most part stay quiet, and that's the truth so far this year. They've had a couple signings. Some re-signings, of course, but that's not too much. The biggest splash for the New England Patriots so far this offseason, they traded with the Philadelphia Eagles to pick up Michael Bennett, formerly of the Seattle Seahawks. That's where he did most of his work. That's where most people will remember him from. Went to the Eagles last season, or 2 seasons ago, I think it was, and played well there. And then there was a trade with the Eagles, and they picked up Michael Bennett, defensive end, always Q's defensive end, help with the New England Patriots. Then they went and got Terrence Brooks, safety from previously of the New York Jets, wide receiver Philip Dorsett and Bruce Ellington, another team picking up 2 wide receivers this free agency class. Philip Dorsett previously was just a re-signing, and then Bruce Ellington was with the Houston Texans last year, and before that was with the Arizona Cardinals. 2018, Bruce Ellington had 31 receptions for 224 yards and 1 touchdown, but kind of lost in the shuffle of all those great wide receivers that they have over there in Houston. And then they re-signed Jason McCourty, cornerback. So that's all New England's really done. But if you look at New England, they've done a whole heck of a lot more than Miami, even though Miami seems to like New England a lot, is they've only made 2 moves, both those moves to get former New England Patriot players. First pickup was Dwayne Allen, tight end from New England. 2018, Dwayne Allen only had 3 catches for 27 yards in his career, 139 catches, 1,564 yards, and 20 touchdowns. And then they pick up Eric Rowe, cornerback from New England. That's it for Miami. We have not heard much from the Dolphins, even less than what we have heard from the Patriots. So not much going on from the Patriots in Miami, mostly the Jets and the Bills making these moves in free agency. Let's go over the Bills free agency. Again, if you follow my channel, you know what we've done in free agency, but we'll talk about a little bit more. We signed Cole Beasley, former wide receiver from the Dallas Cowboys. We signed John Brown, former wide receiver of the Baltimore Ravens. Signed old man Frank Gore, who still has something to prove, 36 years old, to a 1-year, $2 million contract. Kevin Johnson, cornerback from the formerly of the Houston Texans. Tyler Kroft, tight end from the previously of the Cincinnati Bengals. And then Mitch Morse is probably our big name, right? That's probably our big boom signing so far this off season. Mitch Morse, center, previously of the Kansas City Chiefs. Ty Nsekhe, offensive lineman, again from that team from Washington. And then we also re-signed Jordan Phillips, and we signed Andre Roberts, wide receiver / special team specialist from the New York Jets. That's our most recent signing. Again, I've talked about all of them in their own separate videos, so go back and check those out if you haven't already. But if you're comparing the New York Jets to the Buffalo Bills, because that's why I think 1 and 2, whether we might disagree on the order, you might just sit there and say, hey, the Jets got Le'Veon Bell. They're a clear-cut #1 team in free agency so far. If you look at the Bills and say, you know what, they've addressed all their needs. It might not be that star player, but they've addressed most of their needs, and then they have a clear path here in the draft, maybe to see how they do. That's up for debate. I would still put the Jets above the Bills as far as who's done better this free agency, but not by much. I think the Bills have had a quietly great free agency period, actually. But yeah, again, they're not picking up the big name guys, so they're just staying a little bit under the radar. But I think they've had a great free agency. I'm really looking forward to see what happens next. Guys, there's still names out there, and we'll talk about that in the next video coming up. So again, thank you for joining me on Believers Talk. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, guys. We talk Buffalo Bills all the time, as most of you already know. But hit that subscribe button. We'll keep you updated on all Buffalo sports. Again, March Madness is coming up. Buffalo Sabres season coming to an end. Probably a lot of things going to happen come off season for the Buffalo Sabres, and then Buffalo Bills NFL season just now picking up. Officially started on Wednesday. But man, this season is going to be a lot of fun. I look forward to joining you guys, or having you guys join me throughout the whole season. So again, thank you for joining me on Believers Talk. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, like this video. There's going to be a thumbs up thing, like right down here, somewhere on there. Hit that, and then leave a comment, and I'll have to get back to you. I'll talk to you all soon. Until I do, go Bills.